Hello and welcome to this edition of Desserts with David. I'm David Ross, Monroe County Library System librarian. Today we are going to make a new recipe I found online. It's a no-bake hot chocolate cheesecake. So first what we're going to do, we need a 9-inch springform pan. And his suggestion was you just put the parchment paper right on the pan and stick the ring on, lock it up. Then we have our pan ready. That makes it easier to get the cheesecake off the pan and onto your platter. So first what we need is a package of Oreo cookies. It calls for about 400 grams, so that's about 1 package of Oreo cookies. We're going to use our food processor here. We're just going to grind them up to a fine powder. Put it on. Just want to do it so you got a nice fine powder in there. Okay. Next we're going to add, I've melted the butter already. We have 12 tablespoons of butter. So we're just going to add that in there. Oops, I forgot, can't do it with it off. And just mix that so all the Oreos are coated in the butter. Okay. Pretty good. Then we are going to just press this into our pan. Get it all out of there. And you just want to press it in the pan with a spoon, go up the sides, and then press it in the bottom there. We're just going to slowly start pressing it up the sides. Once we get this done, we're going to throw this in the refrigerator and we'll chill it for about an hour. Just keep building it up on the side there. Okay, a little bit more. Okay, and then press it in the bottom. Okay. Oops, we got a little too thick there. Okay, so now we have it in the pan and pressed in. We're going to throw it in the refrigerator and chill it for about an hour. Then we'll come back and we'll make the filling. Okay, welcome back. The crust has been in the refrigerator for an hour, so it's set. We're going to start on the cheesecake filling. So first I have 4 tablespoons of cold water and 3 tablespoons of powdered gelatin. So we're just going to mix that up and we'll set this aside. And then right before we put the cheesecake into the pan, and then the crust. We'll microwave this for 30 seconds, and then we'll add it to our cheesecake. So I was going to set that aside. We'll set that back here. Now for the cheesecake, we need 2 blocks of cream cheese. So let me just pop this at room temperature. 2½ cups of heavy cream. And then 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And we're going to blend this up. Oops, making a mess here. Scrape it down a little bit. And to this I'm going to add, I have 4 cups of dark chocolate that I already melted on the double boiler there. Make sure we got this all. So I'm going to pour in the dark chocolate. And while this is mixing, I will heat up the gelatin. Do that on low. Put the gelatin in the microwave for 30 seconds to heat it up. I'll stir this up a little bit. Keep stirring it because it's a little thick, so we'll keep stirring it here. Get all the cream cheese mixed in. Now we're going to add the gelatin. Scrape it down a little bit here. mixing and grab the crust. All right. I'm just gonna stir it up a little bit, and then we will put it in the crust here. A little messy, but hopefully it will be good. So we're going to put it in the crust, and what we're going to do is going to stick it in the refrigerator again for 2 hours. And then we'll make a topping for it. So just smooths it out. Okay, there we go. I'm just going to throw this in the fridge and we'll be back in 2 hours. Welcome back. The cheesecake has been in the refrigerator for about 2 hours. So I'm going to do that, but we're going to work on the toppings now. So what I have is about 2 cups of mini marshmallows. We're going to add 4 tablespoons of water. And we're going to microwave this for 40 seconds. And while we're doing that, I'm going to take the tea cake out. A suggestion I have is to take a knife and kind of go along the edge to break it free, because when I tried to take it off, the side was sticking. So just go all the way around it and loosen it up. Just take that off. And since we have it on paper, it's easy to move. Put it on our little plate here. There we go. So we got that. So we're just going to move this over here. I'm going to stir this up. So it gets smooth. And I think might need a few more marshmallows to thicken it up. Yep, I'm going to throw a few more marshmallows in there, thicken it up. One thing I've decided next time if I make this again for the actual cheesecake mix, I think I would use a mixer instead of the food processor, because my food processor really wasn't big enough for all the stuff I put in, so I'm not sure how well it mixed up. Get a few more little chunks in there. Okay, I think I'm gonna need a few more, and then we might melt it a little bit more. More, we'll do about 10 seconds here. We got that. Then what we're going to do after we put the topping on, we're going to sprinkle some cocoa over it. Then we're going to decorate it with some candy cane, mini candy canes, and the mini marshmallows. Okay, we've been stirring it. I added a little bit more marshmallows and melted it again and trying to stir it till it cools off a little bit. I think we're good. So we're going to put this on top of the cheesecake here. Just spread it around. There we go. A little more there. And then we are going to take some cocoa powder. I don't have a small strainer, so we're going to use this one. And just sprinkle it on there. And we're going to use our mini marshmallows and decorate it. Just kind of spread them around there. And then we have our mini candy canes. Just put them on any way you want. If you want to add more, you can put more. Okay. And there we go, hot chocolate, no bake cheesecake. Let's see what we got here. Cut a small piece. I think I made it a little bit too small. There we go. Well, I'm gonna try it out and see how it tastes. Actually turned out pretty good. So this is a hot chocolate no bake cheesecake that I found online. This Grand Line is the chef who made it. Okay, well, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays to everybody. We'll see you next year.